have or have not heard of about the ocean.
So as you can tell, the Earth isn't only covered with land. 70% of Earth's surface is actually covered with water. Yep, I know, it's a lot to take in.
But now we're going to tell you what the ocean is made of, specifically about their layers.
Sunlight zone, twilight zone, midnight zone, and the abyss.
The abyss?
Okay, let's start with the sunlight zone. The sunlight zone, also known as the euphotic zone, is the uppermost layer of the ocean, which is constantly being bathed in the sunlight. Thus, it's named the sunlight zone.
In this zone, there is enough light for photosynthesis to take place. So many plants and other photosynthetic organisms live in this zone, and food is abundant. Because of this food source, many animals also live in this zone. In fact, most of the life in the ocean is found in the zone, although it is the smallest ocean zone in terms of volume of water.
Marine animals such as dolphins and sea turtles. And now, moving deeper towards the twilight zone, aka the dysphotic zone, is the middle layer of the world's ocean and only receives so much sunlight, unlike the euphotic zone. This is because the seawater absorbs the sunlight.
The animals that live in the dysphotic zone are adapted to life in near darkness, cold water, and high pressure. Many of the animals in this zone have large eyes, helping them see in the nearly dark waters. Most are small, dark, and thin, and almost all have large teeth and jaws.
Most animals in the dysphotic zone are bioluminescent, which means they can make their own light, which is a good thing in this poorly lit water.
Coming next is the midnight zone. This zone, also called the aphotic zone, gets no sunlight at all. Temperature is nearly freezing and decreases with depth. Pressure is extremely high and increases with depth, and bioluminescence is the only light seen in the zone.
In the aphotic zone, 1% or less of sunlight reach this zone, so photosynthesis cannot take place. Consequently, there are no plants or other photosynthetic organisms in the zone. The only food or energy sources in this zone is from organic matter in the water column, which are plants and animals floating down from higher zones.
And last but not least, we have the abyss. I would prefer to call it the last layer of the ocean, but said so otherwise. Known as the abyssal zone, the darkest part of the ocean.
Fish that glow in the dark, gigantic sea worms, and explosive hydrothermal vents. This creepy scene is the abyssal zone. This layer of the ocean is incredibly deep and does not get any sunlight from the surface. The temperature is cold, hovering near freezing, due to the lack of sunlight. In addition, due to the amount of water covering the abyssal zone, the pressure is also extreme, between 200 and 600 times that of the surface.
But fish also exist at these depths. One example is the deep-sea anglerfish, which uses a light attached to the end of its head to attract its prey, and other many organisms use bioluminescence, lighting up to attract prey and navigate the darkness.
And that concludes it all. All those different layers with their own distinct character, simply forgotten and taken no notice of. The beauty beneath the water's surface. And that is basically what our project is about. Did you get all that? For our project, we used materials from our houses, and they were 3 cardboard boxes, Astro papers, 3 shades of blue, 1 yellow and 1 black, paint, and printable labels. After we finished our project, we realized that we could do better with the paint job and probably could have added some lighting inside the box. And with that in mind, we bid you farewell.